Hello, Judy. Hello, Dee. How is everybody? Take a moment and share out if you're kind. I appreciate you. Do the damn thing. Tonight we're going to be doing mediumship readings. They are not free readings. If you do not see the little red light up in the corner of the screen, that means I'm no longer live. Don't let Facebook fool you. Facebook fools a lot of people. We are live right now, though. Hello, Rosette. Randy, mediumship. Randy wants to know what mediumship is. Mediumship is your loved ones in spirit. That is when I connect to your loved ones in spirit and give you messages from them. Those are $25 today. Hi, Amy. Why, thank you, Dee. It's calming for me also. Dariel, how are you? Okay. So that is what we are doing tonight. Hi, Judy. I'm wonderful. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay. Do mediumship on Thursday when I get paid. Well, Rosette, I will do my best. Hi, Xana. How are you? Hello, Jamie. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Thank you. Come on in, everybody. I hope you had a good day. I had a great day today. I got some things done. I went and finally got my name changed back to my maiden name. So I don't have Travis's name anymore. I finally did that. I feel so proud of myself. I got a lot accomplished today. That was a big deal for me. I've been putting that off for 2 years now. So, you know. Randy, you want to get a reading? Okay. I will put you at the top of the list. Yes. Thank you, Dee. It's been a long time coming, and I finally did it because I've finally given up. Finally let go of that. Okay, Amy. Amy's on here. Amy. Okay. All right, Amy. I got you for a mediumship reading. Randy, how did you send that? Cash App? I got you. I got you, Randy. Okay. Do I owe you a past life reading, Amy? I know there was a couple of people that I was supposed to do them for because I ran out of time that one night and I did gosh, I think I did 16 readings that night. It was on for a long time. Sheldon, you're on YouTube. Yes, I'm very proud of myself, Sheldon. Very proud of myself for doing that. I was like, I need to cut all these strings. Cut all these strings. Nip that in the butt. So, do I owe you a past life reading, Amy? I know it was a couple of people, but it's so far back now. It was before all that garbage happened. And then I was having a really hard time. Yeah. Oh, you're playing Jedi mind tricks on me, Sheldon. Jumping back and forth. I see how you are. Just trying to mess with me. JK, JK, LOL. Okay. I don't know either. Okay, I won't worry about it then. Okay. You sent a message out asking if they want their money back, didn't you? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I think I sent money back to one person that wanted it. Either way, Amy, do you have somebody specific that you would like to connect to, or just anybody in your soul family who steps forward for you? I can, and I shall. I will do that, Sheldon, as soon as my brain wraps around it. My brain forgets things. You know, everything happens in divine time. Anyone who steps forward. You got it. Let's see what we got for you, Amy. So I have an older female coming forward for you. She's drawing attention to her ears, her pierced ears. She's also making me feel like she has a little bit of hearing loss or a problem with her ears. And possibly had dentures or not have their teeth. Um, yeah, it's been pretty rough, Sheldon. It has been. Uh, she's giving me like a TH. These could be initials. Hold on. I'm going to write some things down here, Amy. These are initials. Initials T and H. It could be two different people or one person's name. TH. Ears pierced. We had a hearing issue. This is an older female, and she's talking about her teeth also. This might be like a great grandmother if you had one that was alive when you were alive. She's telling me that she had some issues with her head. She's telling me something like a stroke, a tumor, an aneurysm. Her handwriting is really hard to read. Sorry. She's also making me feel like she had issues with her lungs. These are not related, she said. What is that, a Jack in the Box? She's showing me like, it looks like wheat or corn. There's something really tall. It's like a tall, some kind of vegetable or something. I don't know what this is. You don't know the TH? Okay. These are two different people, T and H. Two different people. I drew a line down the middle. Two different people. Someone with a T name, someone with an H name, could be first or last. The T is first, the H is last. And they're giving me like a 37. I don't know what this is for. Amy, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if this is you that's 37 or if this is a year that somebody was born. 37. Okay, Rosette, I got you on the list. If this is 37, like a year, then it would be a year that somebody was born. I'm also hearing something about a troubadour. So this is somebody who is, I have more than one person here for you, hon. There's definitely more. This is too much. This is conflicting information. Be right back. Okay, set it aside for now. George, come on, dude. Seriously.
What do you do?
He's in there again. These dogs, I swear. Can you please have your dad step forward? Oh, you changed your mind? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, I have something for you though. Like, okay, so a troubadour is somebody who is a musician, somebody who plays music. What is your dad's first name? And I will specifically ask for him. Okay, Chantel. I'll put you on the list. Terry. So is that the T name perhaps that you were trying to get? Jill, you are one of the past life. I was just asking about that. Oh, my jaw really hurts ever since you said Terry. Did your father have problems with his jaw or pain in his jaw or with his wisdom teeth? Shit. Okay, Leanna. Do you understand the 37? Was your dad 37 or were you 37 when he passed? You may have. He was in a lot of pain. Okay, thank you. It could also be March 7th, but I have 37 here. Okay. Do you understand about playing an instrument? Was your dad, did your dad play any kind of instrument like a guitar, even like a harmonica? You were 37 when he passed. Okay, thank you. And do you understand the issue with the lungs? Did your dad have something lung related going on with him, like lung cancer, emphysema? You don't understand the instrument? Okay. I will ask more questions about that in just a second. Lung cancer, emphysema, COPD. Absolutely. Okay. Tried and true. Tried and true. What is tried and true? Tried and true. Tried and true. What does that mean? COPD. Okay, thank you. Hi, Karen. Tried and true. Tried and true. Red, white, and blue. Was your father a veteran, Amy? Did he serve in the military? Because I'm hearing tried and true, red, white, and blue. He seems like a very patriotic person to me. Yes, and a very proud veteran. Yes, very patriotic. That's what I was getting from him. Absolutely. Um, he's showing me a picture. He's like it's a picture of him, and he's down on one knee. Do you understand this, Amy? Is there an old picture of him, and he's kneeling down on one knee? Um, it looks like a black and white photo, or just really old. The way they fade, the old pictures fade. It's he's down on one knee, and it's almost was he like an infantry? Because I'm seeing him. It's like he's kneeling on one leg, and he's holding like a big gun, like a rifle. There's a black and white picture of him in Vietnam. Okay, thank you. Because it looks like he's in like army military fatigues, and he's got a big, like, I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar with different types of guns. Did your dad have like shrapnel or something inside of him? Because I'm hearing something about shrapnel. And he's making me have pain like in my lower abdomen. I don't know if your dad had issues with his colon, but that's what it feels like to me. You're not sure if he had shrapnel? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing shrapnel, and he's making me feel like he had pain or some issues in his lower abdomen. He died from bladder cancer. Okay, thank you. So this lower abdominal pain makes sense. It definitely doesn't feel good. He's making me feel like he was very uncomfortable. No, Patricia, darling, it says it right in the title of the video. These are $25. These are mediumship messages from your loved ones who have crossed over. Thank you for offering that information, Chantel. I appreciate your help. Okay, Amy. What do you want to tell Amy? He said, tell her I miss her. Tell her she was always a good daughter. He's making me feel like you did right by him. He's making me feel like you. Okay, Hesito. Hi, Sarah. Yes, it's going really well. Thank you so much. I haven't got your donation yet, Hesito. What did I just say? I don't even remember. Messages for Amy. Amy, my one question, did he know the family secret? I immediately heard no. I immediately heard no. Like I didn't even finish reading your question and I was hearing a no. He's telling me that would have changed everything. Do you understand that? That would have changed everything. He does want to mention something about perhaps, is there a job change recently that you've made or one that you're thinking about doing, Amy? Yeah, that would have changed everything. It's a pretty big secret, isn't it? Yeah, by the way he's emphatic about his response, I feel like it would have made a really big difference. And do you understand if I say illegitimate? Do you understand that? You're on the fence about leaving your job. Okay, so a job change is what he's talking about here. Okay, this is what I heard for you. A job changed. You understand about illegitimate? Okay, good. Thank you. He's giving you a thumbs up for the job change. Okay. This is something she really needs to do, he said. Does your dad also have issues with his knee? He's giving me a lot of pain and like popping in my kneecap, in the left kneecap, okay? He's also telling me that you've been waiting for a long time. You've been waiting for a long time to make a move. Yes, he had knee problems. Okay, thank you. You've been waiting for a long time to make a move. So is this a job that you have been at and you haven't been happy at for a while? Okay, Hesito, I'm putting you on the list. Thank you for your donation. It almost feels like you love your job, but we're on the fence about moving back to the UK. I understand. Hi, Kathy. I haven't seen you in such a long time. I hope you're doing well. I do feel like you're going to move, okay, because I'm seeing a dotted line jumping like this across the pond. I do feel like that's what you're going to end up doing, okay? And he's making me feel like this is something that you guys have been thinking about for a while? Or you've been missing the UK for a while? Because it feels like this is something that's been on your mind. Hi, Crystal. Yes, we've been contemplating for 2 years. I thought so. Because it feels like it's something you've been thinking about for quite some time. This job change or change moving. I feel like this is probably the right thing for you. Okay. I don't think it's going to take that long, Amy. I really don't. I really don't think it's going to take that long. Okay. It feels like by the end of the year, things are going to fall into place for this. Okay. Because I'm seeing like November, December, that time of the year. And I feel like it's going to be this year. Very strongly feel like it's going to be this year. Okay. Because I feel like, it's just all lining up for you like dominoes. Okay. Just keep that in mind. If it all comes together really quickly, then your dad's having a hand in it, okay? That means like that's what's supposed to happen. All right? Hope you enjoyed your messages from your father tonight. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you. You know, they do like to help sometimes. Especially if you ask for help. If you ask for guidance, they are all over it. They love to do that stuff. Right? You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad we were able to channel that message for you. Okay, Miss Randy. Karen sent 25. You got it. Karen. Let me find the bill. The bill. Okay, Leanna and Karen. Okay, Randy. Yes, Randy, hi. Do you have somebody specific that you would like to connect with, please? I got you on the list, Karen. Your son's dad. Can I have the first name, please? Hasido, you have plenty of time to go eat. Absolutely. You have 3 people ahead of you, okay? You have plenty of time, hun. What is your son's dad's first name, please? Randy. Christopher. Thank you. I do have Christopher here. I know. I could tell just by my reaction to the name. Okay. He's getting very emotional. He's getting very emotional. He's so happy to hear from you. He's so happy to be able to connect to you. Okay, calm down, Christopher. He's crying. He's wiping his face like this. Like he's wiping his face like this. I'm getting pain in the back of my head connecting to him. I'm getting a weird sensation in my shoulder blade. He's making me feel like he was anxious. He was either anxious about something or he's anxious about this conversation. But he's feeling anxious right now. Jittery, he said. Okay. Calm down, Christopher. He keeps saying, oh my God, oh my God. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, Christopher's making me feel like he was not a believer in this kind of thing. He's making me feel like this is like the first time he's ever done anything like this or believed in anything like this or experienced anything like this. He's really surprised he's able to communicate with me so easily. He's got a cap on. He had something to tell me before he died. Okay, let me just get through what it is that he's telling me, and then I'll see if he wants to tell me what that was, okay? He's wearing a cap. He said, I love you. He said, I'm sorry for everything that I did. I don't know what that is about. Yes, Hannah, this is still live right now. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry for everything that I did. He's making me feel like he wasn't always a good guy. I don't know how to portray. I don't know how to like translate not always a good guy. What do you mean? He's yelling and pointing his finger, like arguing. Do you understand this, Randy? Does this make sense to you? He's talking about arguing about money. He wasn't the best at times. Okay. Okay. Do you understand this arguing about money or fighting over money, or it could even be child support if you weren't together? Yes, money. Okay. Because he's showing me he had money, okay, but he didn't want to give it to you. This is what he's showing me. He's pulling out a big wad of money out of his pocket, and then you guys are fighting about money. So this could be money that he got in less than honorable ways, or money that he just didn't want to share with you. From that's how I'm translating the message. Okay. He's got money in his sock too. He's telling me he's got money in his pocket. He's got money in his sock. Do you understand that? Yes. he's reminding me that he said he was sorry. He was sorry for everything that he did to you. Okay? You didn't deserve that. He said you didn't deserve that at all. He's making me feel like he wished he would have set aside money for your son. So I'm getting a lot of pain with him, like right across my back. All right. I don't know. He put you through hell. Yeah. He said he's really sorry. Okay. But I'm getting pain with him, like right across my back. You get money from his death. He knows that. He knows that. He said, and rightly so. You should have gotten money from his death. Absolutely. But do you understand the pain, like right across his back? I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like trauma or if he's trying to explain to me, like, I don't know what this is, but it's right across his back. Does he have like a tattoo or something across his back? He's also talking about your son growing up fast. To me, so I can take that two different ways. But somehow he was killed may have caused back pain. Okay. Um, I was saying if it was some kind of trauma, right? Some kind of injury to the back. All right. He said your son is growing up fast. To me, that could either mean like he's sprouting up, like he's really going through a growth spurt, or it could mean like mentally growing up too fast. He's being exposed to too much or having to grow up too soon based on his environment. Do you understand that, Randy? Like the neighborhood or just the elements around him. You know, like when you lose your childhood is kind of the impression that I'm getting, Randy. I don't think either because I sheltered him and he's a small boy. Okay, he's talking about a growth spurt. Okay, a growth spurt. So if this is something that he's not already experienced, then it's something that's going to be happening for him real soon. Like say for example, your child's like in a 4T before you know it, he's going to be like in a 7. It's just going to jump just like that. I feel like he's going to go through a bit of a growth spurt. I feel like he's going to grow at least an inch, possibly 2 inches within the next year. It's going to be a lot. I'm sorry, I almost said your husband. Was Christopher tall? Because he's given me the impression that it's like coming from him or coming from his side of the family. Okay. He's also showing me like a big, like a 40-ounce, like Budweiser bottle. A bottle. 5'11". Well, that's not exactly short. It's a reasonable height for a man, I think, considering. Yeah, he drank 40s like crazy. That's what I'm seeing. He's showing me like a 40-ounce bottle. It just feels to me like he had a serious issue with growing up. Like it feels to me like he was a very selfish man, and that he always put himself before everyone else, and he really didn't like that being challenged at all. You know, it's what I want. It's my money. I'm going to do what I want. I earned it, kind of a thing. and he doesn't take no slack from nobody. Like that's the impression that I'm getting from him. Like I'm not putting up with nobody's shit. If you want to talk shit like that to me, then I don't need you in my life, kind of thing. You know, who are you to say what I have to do, kind of thing. Like a very, very selfish ego maniac, pretty much. You know, like he should be treated good no matter what he does, kind of a thing. And he's reminding me again that he said he's very sorry for all the things he put you through. Okay. Hi, Barb. Oh, did you donate, Barb? You're so sweet. I put you on the list, Barb. . 1532, Sherry. Honestly, Randy, I would have to say that it was not his choice. Okay. So if I had to choose between murder and suicide, I would go with the one that was not his choice. However, when I say it was not his choice, to me, it doesn't mean that it wasn't accidental. It just means that he was not trying to off himself. Okay? That's what it means to me. All right? Definitely not something that he was trying to do. Okay, Barb. How long is my list? My list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, possibly a Venmo. Let me check it out. You're welcome. I hope that reading resonated with you and gave you some closure. Okay. Tanya, I have you. No, I don't. Who is this? Sherry. Sherry. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the right person. That was from the other day. So okay. I'm not sure what we're doing here. I don't know who I'm waiting for. Sherry, did you get the last 4 of my number? All right. Next up is going to be Rosette. Rosette, do you have, it didn't work. 11532. All right. Rosette, the name of a loved one, please. No, it's just blonde right now. There's no pink in there. It's blonde and frizzy. I was out in the humidity today, so it's Gabriel or Tomas. All right, let's see. Macaulay Moon. PayPal. Okay. Simone. I'm just looking what your name is on here. Simone. I got you on the list right after Barb, okay? Okay. Gabriel or Tomas for Rosette, please. Which one of these people is the younger one? Rosette? Because I have somebody coming forward that feels like they are an equal to you, an equal age to you, or equal standing to you, like a cousin, somebody who's about the same as you. Does that make sense to you, Rosette? Gabriel is the younger one? Okay. Just writing that down so I can keep them straight. Okay, Sherry. Okay, Sherry's going to be the last reading tonight. That's already 10 people on the list. Okay, Sherry's the last one. Anybody who donates after Sherry, I will send your money back. Or if you want me to just keep it as a donation, then that's what we'll do. Okay. And who's Tomas a father to, Rosette? Because I'm hearing, when I'm asking for Tomas, I'm hearing father. Is this your father? Your mother's name is Tomas? But I'm hearing father. Okay. So somebody in your family that is a father is coming through. Is Gabriel a father? He's your grandfather. Okay. And your mom is Gabriel? I'm just trying to keep them straight. Okay. Tomas, your grandfather. Okay. Okay. Because I was hearing father. He said he was somebody's father. Gabriel's your kid's dad. Got it. This is why he's a contemporary to you, the same age. Got it. Okay. Makes sense to me now. Now let me see what they want to tell me. One at a time, please. Okay, your grandfather wants to speak first. He's talking about having one tooth missing. Does this make sense to you, Rosette? One tooth. He's showing me one tooth. What is this about a tooth? It's like it's a lot brighter than the other teeth. It looks like it's missing, so perhaps it's a replacement. Okay, I don't really know. He had dentures. So do you understand? Okay, replacement. Got you. Hold on. He's talking about his grandbabies. He's really excited. He's all smiles. He's showing me a memory right now. He's showing me a memory. He's got this like big hat on. He's showing me a memory where he's like picking up a little boy. I don't know if this is your little boy or whose little boy this is, but he is loving grandbabies. It could be you when you were a little kid, your brother, whoever. But this is what he's showing me. And the impression that I'm getting from that is that he really loved children, that he really loved all of the children in his family. You know, everyone under the umbrella of his family. The children. It's all about the children. Never had boys till his great grandbabies. Okay. So this is why he's showing me the little boy. Very excited about that. Okay. I don't know why he's showing me like, well, he wants you to know that he knows they're there. Okay. Because he's showing me picking them up. Very happy. Very, very happy. He said we can't always wait to meet them. So it almost feels like to me it almost feels like he already knew them before they came. Like he already had this connection with them before they came, because he's showing me picking them up and just really, really happy. He's also showing me, I don't know, he's showing me the most random things. Like I'm seeing right now, like a girl with like little black shoes on and like those white cuff lace socks. Rosette, did anyone in your family, kid-wise, even yourself, your siblings or whatever, did anyone have to wear like a school uniform? Because to me this almost feels like he's showing me like a kid in a school uniform, a little sweater, a white shirt, a little like a navy blue skirt. He's also making me feel like he had problems with his pancreas. Okay, like I'm feeling in the lower lung or the back, the pancreas, the kidney area, all in that general area. He's giving me a lot of pain there. It's also making me feel like he might have had some issues just with his kidneys too. I'm not sure if it was just, I don't want to say that it was just your mom always wore black shoes with white socks. So this could be her when she was a little girl then, if this is your great grandfather. Okay. This could be what he's showing me. Very random things, right? That I would have absolutely no idea about. Yes, you understand. Do you understand about the pain that he's giving me? Like why I'm having this pain makes sense for him? And we're going to speak to Gabriel. He's coughing. Do you understand why I'm getting uh, lung pain in my lungs? He had problems and never, your great grandpa, yeah. Older generation, very, very proud people. They really don't go to the doctor, and they don't they don't tell people when they're having, issues. Yeah. Um Gabriel. Um he's coughing with me, and he's making me feel issues with my lungs. Was Gabriel a smoker, or did he have issues with his lungs, lung cancer, um, emphysema? It could even be Gabriel died spitting out blood. Okay, so you understand. Okay, this is the lungs. He's coughing, and this is the lungs. This is what I'm feeling. Okay. Hi, Chandra. How are you? His house killed him. His horse killed him. Did he get kicked? Because I'm feeling a lot of pain in my lungs. I'm feeling a lot of pain. The horse fell on his chest. So you understand the lungs and the pain in the lungs, obviously. His lungs collapsed. Punctured is what I'm hearing. His lungs were punctured. And this is where the blood is coming from. Okay. Coughing. Okay. I get it. Was this his favorite horse? Because I just heard favorite horse. It was. He just told me this was his favorite horse. Oh my. What a way to go, he said. What a way to go. Okay, Leanna. Rosette, he's telling me every night. I don't know how old your son is. Okay. But he's telling me every night, kissing the baby on the head. Kissing the baby on the head is what he's showing me. And I feel like for him, he's always going to be his baby. And I'm not sure like how old your son is now, but kissing the baby on the head every night. So he's still doing this. He wants you to know that he's still doing this. He still visits regularly. Kiss the baby on the head and bless him is what he's saying. Bless him. Okay. He's 23. He's still his baby, he said. Still his baby. So he wants you to know that he's watching over him and blessing him because he's kissing him on the forehead and then he's blessing him. Okay? He's got a lot of protection in the spirit world. Okay? Yeah. He's always going to be his baby. All right? I hope those messages resonated with you and helped you get some closure. Thank you for donating tonight, Rosette. Chantel, Emery. Oh, it smells amazing. Hello, Chantel. You're welcome, Rosette. Chantel, give me the name of somebody that you would like to connect to who's passed over, please. David or Lexi. Okay. Was Lexi a child? I have more than one female here for you, so let me figure out where Lexi is. Lexi was not a child, but close enough. Okay. Because it makes, I felt like this person was young. Hold on. Ow. Holy pain in my, oh. Chantel, were either one of these people shot or stabbed? One was shot. Okay, which one is it? Because that's who I have with me right now. I literally just had a searing shot right through the back. David. Okay, thank you. Good night, Sheldon. Sweet dreams, friend. David. Shot in the back is what I'm feeling, okay? Shot in the back. Right through the lung. He's also mentioning something about boats or being on the water, Chantel. I don't know what this is in relation to, but he's mentioning like maritime law or something to do with boating. Okay. He's probably just hungry. Mm-hmm. Okay, I will ask him what the message is. Chantel, it could even be just the location that he was making me feel it, because just to know that it was a shot or a stabbing, because normally if I get a stabbing pain in my head, I associate that with like an aneurysm or a stroke or like a car accident or something like that. So the location of it definitely made me know for sure that it was a shooting or a stabbing. Okay. So you could be right, but that's just where I was feeling it, and how I was feeling it was the important part of the message. He's showing me a boat, and I don't know why. He's talking about maritime laws. He's showing me a boat. Was he in the Navy or the Coast Guard? I don't know why he's talking about a boat. Not that you know of. This is some kind of reference to the water. He's also mentioning bad characters. Okay. I don't know who these bad characters are. He's also, I feel like he's taking the blame for whatever happened to himself. He's talking about bad characters being mixed up with bad characters. Obviously, you got shot. He said very specifically, tell her she doesn't have to worry about me anymore. At least she doesn't have to worry about me anymore. Did you understand being worried about him because of the people that he associated with? He said at least you don't have to. You don't have to worry about him anymore because it's done. And the number 26 in association with Lexi, is that February 6th or is that like 26 years old? What is that for? He died when I was very young. Maybe his wife he's talking about. He said, at least you don't have to worry about me anymore. So whoever it was that did worry about him, okay? Two six 26 February 6th, or passing on the 26th. Chantel, 26. Okay, try to figure out what those numbers mean in reference to her, okay? It could be the date she passed, it could be her birthday, or it could be February 6th. She's also talking about trauma. When she's talking about trauma, it could be physical trauma or like mental, emotional trauma. Did she have some kind of trauma that you were aware of? She's like doing this. I don't bite my nails, so I don't really want to do it, but this is what she's doing. Do you understand that for her? The reason she passed was traumatic. Okay. Trauma. This is very traumatic because when she's showing me what's going on here, it's happening in a very fast flash. And I don't really want to look at it. I think the reason she's showing me in a fast flash is so I don't have to look too closely at it, because these things really mess me up sometimes. I don't want to be messed up today. So, okay, she's showing me something on her wrist. This is either some kind of a bracelet. There's something of significance here with the wrist. It's like a ring or something on the wrist. Hi, Karina. How you doing, friend? Okay. She just keeps going around it like this. She keeps going around her wrist like this. What is this about, Chantel? Why is she doing this? Does it go around your wrist like that? Could you just lay down? Just on one side. Okay. I don't know. It feels like a bracelet to me. It feels like something that goes around the wrist. It's important to her. She just had me underline it twice. Something about her wrist. And I'm getting pain in my face as well. Was she in some kind of an accident, Chantel? It's Riley, Leanna. It's Riley being a pain in the butt. That old lady, I swear. There's lots of doggies here right now. Get out of here, little fly. That wasn't a fly, that was a baby moth. Okay. Let me just reset it real quick. Feels like she hurt her face in an accident. Okay, thank you. Okay. Catherine, the list is already full tonight. I'm sorry, hon. Did she also hurt her leg? Do you know if she had a scar on her leg from this as well? It's like the inside of her knee. She's telling me she's got a lot of loved ones. She's talking about having a lot of people. She has a lot of people in spirit, and she also has a lot of people alive who miss her. She's showing me lots of hearts. A lot of people loved her. I'm getting a lot of pain in my head with her. She's also mentioning like a grand jury is what I'm hearing. Grand jury. I don't know who this is for. If there was a court case involved or what. I don't know. You're next, Hesito. You're next, okay? Absolutely, you can listen, Catherine. Do you understand about the grand? I thought it was David because of how much my head was hurting, but do you understand about the grand jury though? Did somebody get in trouble for his passing? It almost feels like maybe I was 1 year old when he died. There was an investigation, but it was ruled a suicide. Okay. Um, this is about something different then, okay? Yes, Leanna, I have you on the list. You're after Hesito and before Karen. All right? I got you. No worries. Okay. He's talking about some kind of a trial, Chantel. I don't know what it's about. But he's talking about a grand jury and having a hung jury, which means that they couldn't decide one way or another. So maybe that's what he's talking about in reference to his passing. They might have ruled it a suicide because they couldn't decide one way or another. I don't really know. This is what he's telling me. What information do you need to tell Chantal today? They're talking about you opening your heart. They're saying that you've been very closed off lately. Burned is what they were saying, that you've been burned. That you've been burned and that you've been very closed off lately, and they want you to open your heart. They said it's time for a new chapter in her story too. So you and I both, okay? Time for a new chapter in both of our stories. Don't sleep on it. So don't sleep on it is probably, don't wait to make a decision about something. Don't wait. So if you think about it too long, the opportunity will pass you by. Do you understand? Don't sleep on it. I feel like it's really important for you to know that. I feel like you have a tendency to overthink things because you have been burned in the past and because you've been a little closed off lately. They want you to open your heart. I feel like if you wait too long, the opportunity will pass you by and you'll miss out on something really great. Okay? Yes, procrastinating will lose the opportunity. That's exactly what it is. So if it sounds like a duck, it is a duck. Okay? That's what I have for you tonight, Chantel. I hope those messages resonated with you. I take a second here to clear this out. There's some traumatic stuff going on there. All right. Hasido. Thank you, Karina. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Ooh, you guys are killing me. Ooh, okay. Coffee. Yum. All right. Hasido. Hello. How you doing, sweetheart? I love you. I love your work, Karina. How come I never get notified when you go live? What's up with that? Eh? Okay. Hasido, can I have the first name of somebody that you would like to connect to who's passed over, please? That was a heavy one, Chantel, I have to say. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Anyways, who's around? If you don't have anyone, perhaps your grandpa. Okay, let me see what I got for you, my love. So when you say anyone that's around, that's anyone that you know that has passed. Okay. So it could be anybody in your soul family. It doesn't necessarily have to be your physical family, but friends, people that you've known. Okay. I love your name, by the way. Where does that originate from? What does it mean? What does your name mean? Yes. I have a coffee helper. It's my cousin Sherry. She's a wonderful coffee helper. She's been staying with me for a few and hanging out. It's good times. Okay. Filipino. It's Abby as your first name, then Hasido as your middle name. Wonderful. Abby is so much easier to pronounce. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You love her and don't know her. Well, I will let her know that you love her, Karina. Coffee helpers, man. The world needs more coffee helpers, right? Okay, Abby. Abby. I have somebody coming through that passed from a heart-related issue, like a heart attack. or like myocarditis, COPD, something like this in your family. This person or a different person had an issue with their pancreas. I have 4 different people here for you, Abby. So we have somebody with a heart issue. We have somebody with possibly pancreatic cancer. I have another person that had some, like they might have had a stroke or had loss of use of one arm or couldn't use one arm. Heart or cancer sounds like 8 of your grandparents. Oh goodness. Okay, let's try to be more specific with them. Okay, either of your grandparents, or it could be both of your grandparents, right? Do you understand about a stroke or somebody who lost use of their arm? It's kind of what I'm seeing, like this. And who is the one that had the really big laugh? Because I'm hearing just a big booming laugh. I'm getting like the initial W or E. Your grandpa had a big laugh. Okay, we've got him for sure. And do you understand like the initial W or E? They're also talking about a sanctuary or like some kind of religious, spiritual place. I don't feel like they're talking about on the other side. I feel like did anybody in your family have like an altar or somewhere that they as part of a religion, somewhere that they prayed or something like this in the home? Always praying everywhere. Okay. Because it's your grandmother Matilda. Okay. This is what I was doing. I thought it was a W or an E, but it could be an M also. This is what she was showing me. Could be Matilda. Okay. Because they're talking about a sacred place. She prayed every night in her house. Yes. Sanctuary is what she's showing me. Sanctuary. Her sanctuary. This is where she felt the most comfortable. Her sanctuary. She's got candles. That she's got tall candles going. It reminds me of those like Jesus candles, the Mary candles. They're just like tall white candle in glass. And that's your grandmother? Yes. And do you understand about eating a lot of rice? She's showing me rice and she's making me feel like she cooked a lot of rice. Okay. And I don't know what this is. It's some kind of like I don't know what this is made out of. It's some kind of like a bamboo bowl. It's got like a tight lid on it. Rice and cake. Rice and Coke? Rice and Coke. Okay. Do you understand what this is here? What she's showing me? She poured Coke into our rice because we never wanted to eat. Okay, so do you understand that? And then she's showing me it's like a bamboo bowl, and it's got a lid on it. It's almost like to keep it steamed or to steamed. I don't know. It just seems like it feels to me like it's keeping the rice moist and steamed. You were very young. That's okay. Oh, I don't, it doesn't look like a pan. I don't know. It's like an old fashioned thing. I don't know what this is. Okay. I really don't. I'm not familiar with this at all. Whatever she's showing me, I've never really seen anything like it. So I just feel like it has something to do with your, like your roots, your ethnicity. A big bowl of a rice cooker. It could be. It could be that. I don't really know if it's a bowl because that's what she's showing me. It's tan. I don't know. What else do you want to show me? Did you always have your hair braided when you were little? Because she's showing me braiding somebody's hair. She wants you to know that she sits before. Is your mother Catholic? She's talking about braiding somebody's hair, your cousin's hair. She wants to know that she sits before the Lord. I don't know what religion this is, but she's showing me sitting before the Lord. Okay, very Catholic. Okay. Because I felt, well, I was like crossing and crossing and crossing and crossing. She wants you to know she sits before the Lord. So I've got so many chills from that. She wants you to know that it was all worth it, and that she was very devout in her faith, and now she sits before the Lord. Okay, she's very happy with that. She said she was deserving. She said she was deserving. That's really awesome. That's really cool. Absolutely. Like she was totally, she said she was very deserving, and I believe that. I feel like she was a very good woman. I feel like she was a good Catholic, and she was very devout in her faith, and her faith in the Lord never wavered. Like she was always so sure. I wish more people were like that these days. Okay. She's telling me that she's telling me whatever this is. I feel like she's saying prayers for you, blessing you. I'm not really well versed on different. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can explain it to me because I don't know. um, she's showing me like a nun, like Mother Teresa. This is what she's showing me. This is Mother Teresa she's showing me. She knows Mother Teresa. She's kissing her. Oh, okay. Is that what that is? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what I'm doing. She wants you to know that she's met Mother Teresa. Okay? That's pretty cool. That's right. Testimony. Stay true in your faith. Absolutely. Do you have any questions for her? She's truly a lovely soul. Really, really lovely, Abby. You have a great line here. You have a great a family line here. Mind you, I'm not Catholic, okay, but I believe that we should always be strong in our faith, whatever it is. Was she very disappointed in me? I felt like I failed the family. Okay, she's saying no. She's kind of shrugging it off. She held the family together. Aw. So what she's the way she's explaining it to me right now, Abby. Everybody has a role, she said. Everybody has a role to play. She's telling me that you didn't choose your role, okay? I feel like your role was chosen for you, and so she couldn't possibly be disappointed in you. I know that sounds cryptic, but normally I feel like you get to a certain point in your soul journey where you get to choose which lessons and which parts you want to play in your family storyline. And I'm not quite sure that you actually got to make the choice this time. I feel like there were certain things that were slated to happen in your life that really doesn't give you much of an option on how to respond to situations. It's like, do I make a decision to hurt other people or a decision to hurt myself? It's kind of like being between a rock and a hard place. And that's what she's making me feel. Okay. She's making me feel like your choices weren't really good options. Okay. And so she doesn't really feel disappointment in you. That it's just part of the kismet. Kismet? What is kismet? Fate? I'm going to look up what kismet means. Hold on. Kismet meaning destiny, fate. What chance did I stand against kismet? It's destiny and fate, okay? Yes, she's met your babies. She has, absolutely. She's held your babies. She's holding your babies. Holding your babies? She's holding your babies. Okay? It's kismet. What an old word. I never even used that word. Kismet. Didn't that used to be a game? Kismet? It was, right? I wonder if they still make that. Is it?
But not quite.
Okay. Didn't the aunties used to play that? Mm-hmm. They did. Okay. I thought so. I thought it sounded familiar as a game. Okay. Awesome. I hope those messages resonate with you, Abby, and give you some peace. Stay true to your faith, whichever that is. Whatever you believe in, stay true to it. She loves you too, dear. And of course, she will always watch over your babies. Always. Okay? How lovely. All right, Miss Leanna, it's your turn. Okay. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. And thank you for purchasing a reading tonight. You're contributing to my moving fund. Was I born with this ability or did I practice? Star, thank you for asking. Yes, I've always been able to see spirit. I remember playing with them when I was a little kid. I was always able to connect to spirit and talk to spirit, and I was always aware of them around me. I have recently, in the last 4 years or so, my gifts have grown into other areas where I'm able to do other things now as well. I'm also a medical medium or a medical intuitive, a healer, things of that nature, seeing past, present, and future. Claire, all the Claires. There's so much going on. It's hard to explain or request. Okay. First of all, I already know there's a lot going on with you. There's always stuff going on with you. My list is full tonight, Star, but I will be back tomorrow night and we will be doing medical readings tonight. We will do medical mediumship. So that is me connecting to your energy and checking your energy for any distressful things, anything that shows up as a hot spot or an area that might need attention from a licensed physician or counselor, depending which area is affected. Okay. So, Leanna. Okay, honey, let me see. Who do you want to speak? Who do you want to get advice from today, Leanna? Which of your loved ones? You want something with your kids? We're doing mediumship. So tell me who you would like to connect to get guidance. Okay. How? I don't know, Monet. I don't know how. It is what it is. Okay, Barb, there's Leanna, Karen, Barb, Simone, and Sherry left on my list. We're only doing 10 readings tonight. Sherry is the last one. Grandparent. Okay. What do you want to know? I feel like, as far as your kids are concerned, there's a lot of conflicting emotions. Okay, you're asking about something else now. How about the land issue in question? Don't go for it. Don't go for it. No, don't go for it. Don't fall for it? Right. Don't fall for it. Is there an issue with somebody here that's offering something for this land? It feels you're not going for it. Do you understand about what he's saying? Don't go for it. Don't fall for it. You don't need to be involved in it. Honestly, I don't feel. I feel like somebody's feel like somebody's going to get taken advantage of in this situation. So you don't want to be involved. Okay. You don't want to be involved in that. Okay. As far as the kids are concerned, he's talking about conflicting emotions. Okay. Too much BS with the land deal. Yeah. It just feels like somebody's trying to pull a fast one here. So you don't want to be involved with that in any way, because if you're on the one side, the side that's pulling the fast one, you're going to create a wave of negative karma. If you're on the other side, the side that is getting taken advantage of, then you're going to have, a tower moment. And either way, you don't want anything to do with that situation. Just because you know the people involved, or if they're family members involved, doesn't mean that you have to be involved. Okay. Okay. So conflicting emotions going on with the children. Are you not able to speak to them? I just got to sit and breathe. It's so hard. Like, are you not able to communicate with them? It just feels like a lack of communication, or a break in communication, where somebody's not saying everything that they need to say. And it might be because you're going through your own things. So you might not be getting everything that's going on. Okay. Do you understand about not communicating like vocally though? So it's almost like you're being sheltered right now. And I would take that as a gift, honestly, because you're on your own healing journey, right? And we know that that's necessary, that that's something that you have to do. Um, so I would just try to be grateful for the break that you're receiving right now, because this is really, you need the break. You need the you need this time to heal. Okay. You need this time to heal, Leanna. There's a lot going on in your heart. A lot. It's feeling pretty fragile. Moving out of state. Are you moving to South Dakota too? The more the merrier, I say. Let's all move up to the Black Hills. There's a lot going on in your heart, though. It feels like there's a lot of old, old, old issues and memories that need to They're affecting your head. Definitely affecting your head. I don't know if you've been getting headaches with this, because I have very sharp memories affecting your head. So, like, I'm feeling like this is still an opened wound. Yes, I am. An open wound in your heart. Okay. You need to take this space that you're being given right now to work on this. It's a very deep wound. Okay. And it's very sharp, clear. It's very clear in your mind. And so you have to allow yourself the room that you need in your safe space in order to confront this, in order to process it, in order to work through it. Okay. As I've always said, it's a good idea whenever we're dealing with painful memories to ask ourselves, why? Why did you experience this? Why with this person? Why at this time in your life? Uh, why is it still bothering you or still lingering in your subconscious? It's so sharp of a way. Core memories, yeah. um and be aware when you do go back to your core memories that you need to go as the adult that you are. Okay. You cannot go back to your core memories to heal your core memories as the child Leanna. You cannot, um because you will never release it. You need to go back with the wisdom that you have now. A lot of people make that mistake. They allow themselves to be pulled right back into it, right back to that time, right back to that place, um, to who they were when it happened. And you need to be who you are now. Well, good for you. I'm never done asking why. I will never be done asking why. I will continue to ask why every time something pops up in my life. I'm never done learning from everything that I've experienced. And you should be more open-minded. Okay? So, give yourself some space to heal. That's what you need, dear. Okay? It's very important. All right, next we have Karen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Karen. Karen. Berlin, Sylvia, Robin, Craig, or Ron. That's a lot of names, Karen. You'll have to let me know who I'm getting here for you since I have so many requested, okay? Thank you, Miss Leanna. I appreciate you. All right. Karen. Oh, you lost them a year apart. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Just give me 1 second, please. Okay. Who do you have that passed from something lung related, Karen? Which one of these people? Is it Robin? Is Robin the one that had the issue with the lungs? Just a yes or no, please. Unless it's a different person. This person with the lung issues coming through really strongly. Immediately, I had somebody that had issues with their liver. This could indicate diabetes. Okay, if one of these people had diabetes, or it could be cirrhosis of the liver, or if they were a drinker. Okay, this could be Ron. And which one of these people is your grandpa? Is this going to be Craig or Ron? It could be three of them with the liver issue. Is that what you're saying? None of them are your grandpa. It's hard for me to, because I'm talking and there's a delay in the responses. It's hard for me to know what your one word responses are for. Okay. Can you just take an extra sentence, an extra second, and just put a little more uh, specificity in your response so I know. Okay. And which one of these women went to the hairdresser regularly or was a hairdresser? Hi, Jamie. Father, mother, sister, son, husband. Okay, now that I've got their labels, um, which one of it was it? Your mother that went to the hairdresser? Your mom went regularly. Okay, thank you. I wrote that above your mother's name just so you know. And which one of these people had problems with their teeth? Did your son have problems with his teeth? Issues with his teeth? None that you know of. There's somebody here complaining about their teeth, Karen. One of these people complaining about their teeth. So they either had to have quite a bit of dental work done and had quite a bit of dental work done, or they needed dental work done. Like they were prone, your dad had dentures. Thank you. There's definitely problems with his teeth if it's all of his teeth are gone. Right? Um, Now, your mom is talking about a house full of children. So I don't know if you have a lot of siblings, or if there was always a lot of kids around when you were growing up. But she's talking about a house full of children. Okay, does this make sense for you? Do you have a lot of cousins or a big family, or lots of brothers and sisters? And I feel like you honestly feel like Robin is making me feel like you guys know each other for a long time. It could even have been since you were children. It just feels like forever. On her side, they all live in the Bahamas. Okay. Was there a lot of them? Miss Mary, darling, my list is full for the evening. Okay, I already have 10 people that I'm reading tonight. You've known each other since you were kids. Yeah. She's making me feel it was a really long time since you were little. I did put an arrow down like you were little. Lots of cousins. Okay, thank you. Okay, and I feel like this is your father here saying he's a firm believer and you get what you pay for. Okay, you get what you pay for. And he's talking about only buying quality things because you get what you pay for. Why did Robin commit suicide? Let me ask her and see if she wants to talk about it. Karen, what I heard, that's your dad. Get what you pay for. Yeah. When I asked your friend why she committed suicide, what I heard very clearly was that she was tired of living in this hellhole. I don't know specifically what that means, or if she was really struggling in life, or just struggling mentally. Um, but I feel like she didn't quite. Life was not living up to her expectations. Okay, and I feel like she just was not a very happy person. But she specifically called it a hellhole. Mentally, yeah. It just feels like a struggle every day. It's almost like she's always making me feel like she got kicked when she was down quite a bit. Okay. Like shit would go south, and then more would happen, and then more would pile on top, or so it felt like to her. Um, and it was just a hellhole for her. It was just It was just horrible for her. She just really didn't like it. It was a very disappointing experience for her. Okay. Karen, did your husband wear glasses? Disappointed from her children? Yeah. Kicked when she was down by her children. Okay. Sometimes, man, sometimes our relationships with our families are very difficult. He did wear glasses. Okay, thank you. He's showing me some kind of book. It's a small book. He's sitting in like an armchair recliner type piece of furniture, and he's got a book here on the table. Did your husband like to read? It's a small book. Okay, good. This is his spot, he said. I feel like this is something he did every day or when he had time to do it or several times a day, but it wasn't like, or at least to him, it didn't feel like I'm going to sit in this chair for hours on end and just ignore the rest of my life. It was like his reward after he had a long day or after he worked and came home or after he got a bunch of things done around the house. He would sit and read this book for a few minutes, like some kind of a reward for himself, for, to relax, to unwind. Like it was a hobby, but it wasn't something that ruled his life. It was something that he enjoyed. He said you had a good relationship. He said that that it's been shocking is the word he's using. What's been shocking? He's talking about how much you've changed, Karen. No, I don't know what that's for. Um, he's talking about how much you've changed since he's passed. He's saying either you used to be outgoing and you're not anymore, or that you weren't outgoing and now you are. You have changed. Can you ask him, did he know that the insurance screwed me over? Of course he knows. He knows that. Yes, he does. True, you have changed. Yes. You were outgoing and now you're not. Okay. Because he mentioned it. Yeah, he's talking about how you're quiet and you keep to yourself. I'm hearing a television on. Like it's always like you have a television on just for the noise. Otherwise, it's too quiet. That's what he's telling me. He said, however, you have to get by. You know, I don't feel like, yes, you stay in your bed most of the day. However, you have to get by, he said. He's not judging you. However, you have to get by. He knows that it hasn't been easy, especially, if the insurance screwed you over. He said, you do what you have to do. Okay? I hope those messages help you, Karen. Ouch. Okay, Miss Barbara, it's time for your big old family. Oh, I dropped my selenite. Holy crap. Oh, my selenite. Okay. Why did he tell me he was sorry? I don't know, dear. Tom, Laura, or Mom? Okay, Bob. Let me write that down. Okay, Barb. You're welcome, Karen. You're welcome. Let me just plug my phone in real quick, Barb. Phone's dying. Okay. Thanks, Tina. Okay. Okay. Tom, Laura, or Mom? Barbara, I have somebody coming in with very bad kidneys. Very painful kidneys. Is this your mom? Does Tom know what I did? Has Laura tried to connect? Is Mom here with Dad? Did she have bad kidneys? She's one up higher than you, right? This is not your mom. This is like someone else. Still an older person. Really bad kidneys, actually. Lord, that hurts. Oh, Tom. Um, they're yelling at Tom to get over here. Yes, your sister-in-law. Okay, was she older than you? They're yelling at Tom to come over here. He's eating cake. I don't know why he's eating cake. Now, who had the lower abdominal problem? Okay, she was older than you. Okay. Oy, we're already over 2 hours. Mayonnaise cake. That sounds disgusting. I never want to hear those two words next to each other ever again. But I'll probably still Google it. But that sounds disgusting. Ugh. Your mom had stomach issues. Okay. It's delicious. Ugh. I don't even know about that. That sounds horrible. And absolutely do not make that when I come visit you, Barbara. Do not. I will not eat it. Gross. Okay. Those are two things that just don't belong together. Sorry. He was Tom losing his hair. It's the best chocolate cake ever. Donna. Don't gang up on me now. Don't gang up on me now. I'm just saying, it sounds horrible. I had mayonnaise on a BLT for dinner, and I don't think I would put that on a cake. It's two different textures and flavors. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. He was bald and he shaved his head. Okay, thank you. Because he's like shoving a hat on his head to cover up his bald head. It makes the cake fluffy. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my. Okay, enough about the cake, y'all. Okay. Moving on from the cake. Barb, he's coming to me as an overweight man. Does this make sense? He seems a little thick in the middle here. Did he have breathing issues? Like sleep apnea or something like this, snoring? I'm feeling pain in my chest, like heart pain. Did he pass from something heart related? Lots of allergies. Okay. A widowmaker heart attack. I don't know what that is, but I'll take that to mean yes. Okay. Your mom is wanting to say hello to your dad right off the bat. Okay. She wants him to know that she thinks he's still handsome. Oh, dead before he hit the ground. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. Did your father recently get his hair cut? Because she just keeps going on about how nice he looks. And yes, very handsome. she's also talking about that he's been missing her quite a bit these last few days. The main artery to the heart is the widowmaker. Thank you, Donna. I did not know that. Mary cuts his hair regularly. Well, I guess she's doing a good job because your mother is definitely admiring. Okay. She said he's been emotional, missing her a lot lately because she's showing me him wiping his tears. Okay. She said he's been a long time without her. And she said for him it's just like yesterday. It still feels, he still misses her as much as he did the first year that she was gone. She wants you to say hi to the kids. He has been crying for her lately. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And she knows that and she sees that and she's very sad about it. She doesn't want him to be sad. But she said that you're not ready for him to go. So, it's one or the other. But she doesn't want him to be sad. Okay. But she's definitely looking forward to seeing him soon. Okay. And soon is relative. I don't know what soon means. I'm not going to try and hazard a guess at that. All right. She said he's no spring chicken. He's no spring chicken. Oh, married 60 years. That's crazy long. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Dang. Your dad's going to be 89? Aw. Well, I hope he has a wonderful birthday. I hope he does. Barb, I hope you had some lovely messages from your family tonight. I do want to say that your mom has been spending a lot of time with your dad lately because he is missing her so much. I don't know if she's helping the situation or making him miss her more because she's around him. I can't really say. It's half of what, 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, right? It's really pretty. Yeah. I still have to do 2 more readings. Thank you. 8 kids, 39 grandkids. Holy moly. and 22 great grandkids. How does your dad afford all that? Like that's a whole tribe of people right there. Dang. She has been. She has been around quite a bit. She has been. Okay. This is how she knows that he's been crying for her. This is what she showed me right away. Especially with his birthday coming up, because she's telling me that she always made his birthday so special. And that's really what he misses. But let him know that she will be celebrating with him. She'll be there with him, celebrating with him. She said it's a big accomplishment. Okay. Thank you, Barb, for your donation tonight. I appreciate you. Okay, Simone. Simone, you're up next. Oh, God. Hi, Simone. Mayonnaise cake. Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, thank you. Hi, Simone. Okay, I love you too, Barb. That's a lovely, lovely message, Dee. Pacifica, my great grandmother from my mother's side. You don't know her. Okay, if you don't know her, I don't know how this is going to work then if you can't validate the information that I give you. Does that make sense, Simone? Usually they give me information that can be validated by their loved one. Unless you just trust that I'm connecting to her. You know, they give me memories, things about their health conditions, people that they have in their family, stuff like that. You're welcome, Barb. Pacific. I can see what I can do. But if this is somebody that usually, honestly, so if she was not alive while you were alive, then I definitely won't be able to contact her, first of all. Okay. I know that I'm only able to get loved ones that have shared a timeline with you. Because otherwise they don't have anything to do with your storyline. Lydia. And Lydia. Let me see what I can do for you, Simone, okay? Simone, was your mother I'm so dizzy. Was your mother medicated under a lot of was she on pain management or heavily medicated towards the end of her life? I just feel really out of it, really dizzy when I'm connecting to your loved ones. Lydia in specific. Okay. Yes. I'm just really, really feeling out of it right now, just so you know. This is like morphine feeling, um and I'm getting pain in my head with her. And pressure in my chest. This definitely feels uh, like a morphine haze is what it feels like to me. Does this make sense for your mother? She had a very hard ending. I was not there because of our bad relationship. It feels like she had a couple different things going on here. It does make sense for her. Okay, thank you. Um, um, this is going to feel, I don't want to be intrusive, Simone, but are you crying right now? I'm just, I'm seeing crying right now. So this has to be her then. Because I'm seeing somebody crying right now. Um, she's just very emotional. What I'm hearing is I made so many mistakes. I'm not really sure what that is in conjunction with. It could be her handling of her relationship with you. It could be something else. Um, Regrets. She said regrets. Tell her not to lose another one. Um, this could be this could be a family member that she's speaking of. Do you have a hard relationship with a family member, possibly a child of your own? She has so much to offer, she said. You have so much to offer. But she's talking about a stubborn streak. Do you understand this? Your daughter and I are good now. Okay. Um, do you understand about the stubborn streak? She wants to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You have a stubborn streak. It's literally just a streak of stubborn is what she's showing me. It's like a streak of lightning. Like you make up your mind sometimes and that's it. Um, what were you saying, ma'am? Protect your energy. She's showing me like it's like an interesting kind of like playing with like a crystal ball or some kind of a black orb. Like I'm playing with it like a sleight of hand type of thing. Do you have a black crystal sphere, Simone? No, but I'm a dancer and you do shamanic practice. Okay, so this feels like it's like a, I don't know, it's like showing me this movement with your hand. And it's like balancing this energy, this black crystal, whatever this is, she's showing me. What's that? So I'm seeing blowing like a, she's blowing something and she's sending you a feather. I don't know what that means for your shamanic practice, but she's sending you like a white feather. She said you'll know what it means. Normally, a white feather would be angels, right? But I feel like it has more significance than that. And she's showing me like the direction of the four winds. The four winds. She said east, west, north, and south. And then she's pointing to like southeast. And the compass direction is, now she's showing me a compass, and the compass direction is going southeast. I feel like this is changing direction. Okay. I feel like this might be the message. That's how I'm interpreting the message. Like the winds of change are coming, changing direction. Yes. Yes. Can she tell me if my great grandmother was native and anything related to fire? Southeast. I feel like she was already answering your question, to be honest. Southeast, the four directions. The four directions, like this is all very southeast of what? I was native, and is it why I started shamanism? Yes. Yes. I don't know why she keeps showing me like Florida. Like when she's showing me southeast, I don't know what natives were down in like the southeast part of the United States. You would have to do your own research on that. So, Simone, when I say you do know, of course, if you're into shamanism, that your ancestors, or when you get deep enough into shamanism or any spiritual practice, you are in Florida, but your family's in Brazil. Okay, this is why I'm seeing Florida. Is Brazil southeast of you or just south? She's showing me southeast. Okay. Anyways, I was saying, if you have family members that have not shared your timeline, then it's a good possibility for reincarnation and why you might be pulled towards shamanism if your great grandmother was involved with native culture and shamanism and things of that nature. It is just south. Would this be a good representation of that? Yes. You were able to call forth a lot more information than you're currently using, Simone. Okay. You just have to tap into the energy of Pacifica. Okay. Because it's all inside of you already. This is just something that you have to recall. It's something that you have to bring forth in your energy. So her energy is inside of you as one, as we are one, she said. And she wants you to just tap into the energy. Do you understand that? This would be a past life. The fire was related to a past life prior to your grandmother. 100 years prior to your grandmother. Okay. Quite a while before. And it did leave quite a lasting impression on you. A healthy fear is what they're telling me. A healthy fear of fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. And they're also talking about claustrophobia. Do you understand that? This would be another situation associated with the fire. All right. And they're also saying that you don't like things on your neck. You don't like to have things tight on your neck because you feel like you're choking. All right. You saw yourself inside a wooden crate. Yeah, that makes sense. So, hi, Beth. How are you? Seven, 737. What is that? 737.112.029. I don't know what this is. 737.112.029. Oh, wake up, Riley May. 737.112. Let me see if this is anything. 029. Nope, that's not anything on the interweb. I don't know what it is. Could be some kind of coordinate. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But anyways, I hope I answered all of your questions, Simone. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. I'm just going to check one more thing. One second. I have no idea. I've been looking. I have no idea what it is. Okay. Sorry. But that's what I have for you. And we are going to move on to Sherry, who is so very patient. Oh, thank you, Susan. It's a mess today. She's trying to talk about the money her husband took from her house. She's fine, dear. She's fine. She was just giving me those symptoms so that I could give them to you as evidence of who we were speaking with. Okay? She's not afflicted in any way. She wants you to know that. Okay? She's fine. She's A-okay. Okay. Sherry. Your mom and your daughter. Okie dokie. Let me see what I can get. Your mom for your daughter. Okay, I'm so sorry. So we just want to talk to your mom. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Sherry, did your mother have some breathing difficulties before she passed? Anna, I'm not taking any more readings. Sherry's the last one. Okay. I'm asking because I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my chest with her. And she's making me very aware of my breathing. She quit. Yeah. Um, she's making me feel like did she have a really good relationship with your daughter? She's making me feel like she had a good relationship with you and your daughter. Is this the first person that your daughter has lost in her life? Is that your mom? Right. Right. That's what I mean. Of course. It is. Okay. Because your mom is making me feel like the first one is always the hardest. That's what she's telling me. Okay. And she's showing me like your daughter is having trouble staying on a course or keeping her mind made up, following a course. Like she's changing her mind. She's insinuating that your daughter's indecisive. So she's having trouble staying sober, right? Staying clean. Because she's showing me going one way and turning around, going back the other way, going one way. She's having trouble making up her mind. And she does a lot of overthinking and second guessing. And this is why she has trouble making up her mind. Okay. It's like she never knows what is the right thing to do. Okay. And if your daughter is there with you, then she wants her to stop listening to the voices in her head. Okay? Not just the voice, the voices in her head. Okay? Dad and stepmom are making it worse. I understand. Do you understand the message about, does she understand the message about the voices in her head? What she needs to do, honestly, Sherry, like all bullshit aside, when you're taking advice from people, whether it is, okay, I'm talking to your daughter. She's in rehab. Okay. When she takes checked in my night. Checked in your night. I don't know what that means. But when you're getting advice from people, you have to really try to ask yourself, is the advice coming from a selfless place or a selfish place? And sometimes, even though it's your loved ones, the advice is coming from a selfish place. Like they want something to happen. You know what I mean? She should just try to figure out who's coming from a selfless place, advising her from a selfless place, from a place of love. You know, this is what she needs to do. Like, not everybody's heart is in the same place. Okay? That's the best advice I can give as far as that. And mom, your mom is saying that you have to stop holding so tightly. Okay? Stop holding so tightly onto her and trying to control the situation. Okay? I know you're worried about her, and I know it's very stressful to you, but she's where she needs to be right now, right? What time am I on next? It should be tomorrow, bud, at about or around, because I'm not always on time, but around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to do medical scans, medical readings, energy scans. So just try to make sure your heart is in the right place, Sherry. Okay? And just give her some space. Give her some space to do what she needs to do. Okay? You can always watch the replay. If it's cutting off, it might be your internet connection. Nobody else has complained about it cutting off. So it might be your connection, okay? The replay will be here. It's not going anywhere. All right? I just feel like your daughter... So if she is hearing different voices or things advising her, okay, let's just say, for example, what I'm hearing, your daughter might be hearing something along those lines and not really know what it is. And sometimes the energy that interferes with your life isn't always a positive thing. Sometimes, voices you hear, things that are advising you, are negative things, and you shouldn't listen to them. You have to use your own discernment, your own judgment. Does this sound like something that would be good for me, or does it sound like bad advice? And that's what she needs to do more of, questioning what she's hearing, the guidance, the things that are telling her to do things. Okay, it just feels to me like she has a very open channel, and that it's just she needs to kind of clear out a lot of the negativity. Okay. Her mom and stepdaughter trying to control it. Yeah. like I said, sometimes people don't realize what they're doing. They don't realize that they're being selfish, or they're just, they feel like their heart is in the right place. You know what I mean? But I hope that helps you. Hope that resonates with you. I hope it helps your daughter. I will be sending you lots and lots of love and clarity to your daughter as well. I hope that she has the strength and the willpower to get through rehab and to stay clean for herself, okay? Sending her all the luck in the world. Commitment. That's what they need. They need to be able to stay focused, get rid of all the distractions, stay focused, and let her sobriety be the most important thing in her life. More than her relationship with you or anybody else. That's what she needs. She needs to focus on herself. Okay? Okay. Now that that's done, we've done 10 readings tonight. I'm tired. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight and staying and watching, even if you did not get a reading. I appreciate you. We will be back tomorrow night to do medical intuitive readings, medical scans, energy scans. That will be tomorrow night, okay? About 7 p.m. Central Time, give or take a little bit. Sometimes I'm late. I'm really bad with keeping track of time. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. I'm available for private readings if you're interested. The information is in the description box of the video. Good night and many